So come here. Let's sit down and pray together. Because if you're feeling this shift, you're not alone. I channeled this morning 2 hours ago. I don't sleep with my phone in my room anymore, and it's completely changed my morning, my life. It's just the easiest thing ever. Remember back before we had cell phones? If you're old enough, or if you're young enough that your parents wouldn't let you have one until you had one, you probably weren't noticing how poorly you slept. Anyway, we're here now. He's gonna do his little stims, get himself ready. That's why I put it on the floor. It's for you. You can do whatever you want with this mattress. It's okay. Whew. But if you're feeling it, you're not wrong. And you're not alone. It's magic what's happening. Even all the horrible, terrible, heavy burnout, blah, it's magic. And I am here to tell you, I promise, just hold on for the good part, because now it gets to be fun. Shadow work is to be enjoyable with immediate and lasting relief. Immediate and lasting relief? What in actual? Tap dancing what? Eternity. This is my eternity love prayer for you. It gets to be fun now. It gets to be enjoyable. You've made it right here, right now. And if for any reason you're still watching me, talk to you, through you, and channel this collective voice box, I have some things to share right from my heart. The art in my brain and the love in my heart, straight to you. Welcome. Thank you for being you and being a part of this. Let's settle in. Oh, hi, body. Oh, hi. Good morning. We need to release some neck tensions. Everybody, no matter how good you sleep, needs to just give their neck that holds up their head a little love in the morning. Just some really gentle, effortless lymphatic draining. A little just light tappies. Just some little light tappies on the strongest muscle in our body. It's right here. It's not an accident. Whew. Some little rotations, whatever feels natural to you. And have you ever rubbed your ears? Have you ever touched your ears? Intentionally? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Right there. Ooh, get those little tiny muscles. This one or her. Oof. Holding up your neck all day. Gently turning to the other side. Oh yeah. Just giving it a little attention. Hello? Hello? Thanks for holding my head up all day. Thanks, feet. Tootsies. Thank you for being you, feet. Thank you. Hello, feet. And this isn't a foot fetish. Just love on them. They don't even complain. They do. That's where the term of dogs are barking comes from. But, all right. You're not crazy. It is crazy making. It is. But you're not crazy. And this isn't like before. It's not a breakdown. This is breakthrough into the new birth canal portal of what your life is. You start seeing differently. And once you start seeing, you can't stop seeing. And you're going to start seeing beep, burp, 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 beep, burp, burp, from like numbers on license plates and signs, to every little micro synchronicity, to the explosions of synchronicity that are huge. Like last night I was literally doing my little online double screening, because I still do. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not like a blessing to have these screens, but I'm like in there putting my shopping cart together, and I was literally like, I need more tuna fish. I'm like writing the word tuna into the search to put it in my cart. And in the movie I was watching, the guy's like, do we have any tuna? Like looking at them like, what? In the exact second I was typing it. That's synchronicity. It doesn't have to mean anything. It just means you're in alignment. You are in alignment. You are fully aligned and you're perfect right where you are. If you saw 11:11 and it saved your life one day, 100% does. It's proving that no matter what you're going through, you are on your divine path and serving your purpose just by being alive. There's nothing left you need to do. Just be where you are and keeping gentle with yourself, kind to yourself. Maybe give your traps a little hug. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks, body. Whew. I love you. I love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. Yeah, and it gets to be fun, and it gets to be silly, and it gets to be like goofy, and no fillers and no filters, and real and authentic and pure. Just like God, Goddess, Gaia's love for us. Even though this feels like a dystopian hellscape sometimes, it is. On purpose. On purpose. Because you have a purpose. On purpose. It's like this because you have a purpose to do your purpose, which is just to love you. And the more you can love you, the more you can feel good in this hellscape that is the current Earth, June whatever day, because I don't believe in time. I think it's 2026 still. Whatever. It's a day. And whenever this finds you, wherever this finds you,
oh, get over here. We're being too cute. Celsi has some messages. This baby shaman has some messages. Don't you wet willy me, that's too silly. This shaman baby has, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our world. I'm a shaman baby, and I'm just very smart. And my mom is a wackadoodle. But we're having a lot more fun lately. We're not doing, he's tired, because we're not doing so much bed rotting and couch rotting anymore. We go outside. So he wake up and he said, I'm so tired, Mom. I'm not yet ready. And that's okay, huh? So,
I feel spirit telling me, tell everyone, shout it from the rooftops, everything's gonna be just fine. We are perfectly held. We are perfectly held. Safer than we can even imagine. And when it's like the noise is so real and so loud that they're generating the days of all the fear-mongering campaigning and all the hate and all the contrast and all the friction that is absolutely opposing what you feel in your heart. It's supposed to hurt like hell. It's supposed to suck this bad, just so you know. Just as a reminder, you made me promise to remind you. You asked me and sat me down and you said, please, promise me that you're going to remind me when we get to that point that I need the reminder. Because remember, this time in this lifetime, you're going to tell me first, and then next time I'll tell you first, and then we'll just remind each other, and it'll just be more infinity and beyond. But I guess today it's my turn. And all the angels and all the ancestors who came before me that have reminded me to remind you, to remind you, to remind me, it's all gonna be okay. It's supposed to super duper suck a bag of dead dick balls. It is supposed to. Because if it didn't, if you didn't even notice how bad it sucked, that'd be the real problem, wouldn't it be? If you were celebrating, feeling like you were winning life, and that America's great, and that the world's blah, blah, blah. Like, if you were just breezing through it, golfing your way through, like, this, and, like, nothing's bothering you, that would be the real problem now, wouldn't it? Now, didn't that shift your perspective? The real problem isn't that you're hurting. The real problem is that they aren't. That they're thriving and that they're loving this. Send them love. I promise it doesn't feel, like, natural. Let me get a sip. Oh, I'm telling you, this new Joey coffee, I've used it for a couple of years. They were local in the state next to me, and now they're all over the place. I'm so freaking proud of them. But this is the new vanilla one. I highly recommend it. I've tried every single mushroom. Maybe not every single one, but like a couple dozen. Mud water is legit, but I don't always want to taste chai in the morning, so I have a variety. This is more like a vanilla cocoa, like a hot cocoa, but vanilla mushroom. Dance in my pants. It's so good. It's so, like, heartwarming and soul warming and soul satisfying, or just being the tiniest little baby. Shush, 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 shush. Oh, just helping Mama, but spreading love to the whole world. Oh, that's the goodest boy.
One more deep breath.
So yeah, I'm just here to remind you, the happiness in your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. And if you're giving any of that fear and any of that hate any attention, because if you're anything like me, I was marching and campaigning and megaphones and protesting and all of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it again, because power to the people and dark feminine, we got to take this power back. The revolution is not pretending, it is being televised.
Thanks, Sussy.
Oh, it's a sleepy teddy bear. It's just so tired. But yeah, if it's this constant like fly buzzing in your ear and your brain is burning and your whole body hurts and you sleep a long time and you wake up even more exhausted, you're not wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. And they're not winning. You're just really feeling it. And it does suck. And it does hurt. It does make you want to not be here. And why do we instantly want to say, I don't want to do this anymore? Because I'm going to talk about it. I've had 13 attempts, just so you know. I'm not recommending it. I didn't want to be here most of my life. I very consciously was making, kept me alive every single day for the last 11 years. Just being a perfect living teddy bear. Yeah, if you're having those feelings, first of all, permission slip, here you go. To completely relieve yourself that there's nothing wrong or bad for you to be feeling like you don't want to be here. Because you know what's on the other side? Bliss. It's not if you're a good girl and a good little boy or a good little lady, all the theys and theydies, then you get to go to heaven and finally get some rest. No, we're all going to a state, because I've been revived thrice in this lifetime. Jeez, he's blowing his coat.
And it's okay, you're getting groomed at 11 a.m. Today it's happening. You're going to be tiny little on the next video, like a little cat that shrinks and just shrink wrap a baby.
Yeah, it's totally natural, actually. So permission slip to talk to those ruminating, I don't want to be here anymore, and it starts thinking of all the ways I could not be here anymore, and you hear all of other people who have chosen to not be here anymore. Again, I'm reminding you, this is a channel where we talk about death and we talk about suicide, and I probably am not supposed to allowed to say that, but it's happening at an astronomical rate. We're just like, did not talk about it. My own partner made that decision on my birthday. I don't know how I'm able to say it with such a high little Cinderella voice. Like, it's not like the best thing that ever happened to me, but it fractured me wide open so that I could carry this much love and this much muffin. Hello? Like, he just is my little limp noodle. And then a year later, my best friend decided to make that decision. They were done. They were like, bye. I've served my purpose. And obviously it didn't feel that pleasant for them, I'm sure, at the time when they were making that decision. But it's a decision. It's not evil. And it's not, I'm not at all telling you to explore it. But it helps silence all the noise when you're like, yeah, no wonder you want this whole thing to permanently fucking stop. I want all of this shit and pain and suffering to permanently die. So talk to your body and talk to your brain and whisper or scream, because rage, permission slip to rage at the energy. Don't rage at people. Be mad, be sad, be upset, because it's upsetting. And the fact that you're feeling the scale of emotions and the wheel that goes from like, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the emotional wheel, depression's way down here in the real low vibrations where they want right in the pockets, right where they want us. Say nope. The fastest way to jump from depression to joy is not like to fake that you're happy. It's just to jump one little bump up to rage. Rage and anger can be such a beautiful tool. And we have all these examples, again, the theys that are controlling everything. Because really, there are people in control, but really you are in control of your own destiny and your reality. So if the theys are just going to constantly be like head bashing us with fear mongering and fucking rape, pillage, murder, kill war games, let's just keep doing war. Let's thin the herd. Let's control more. Let's They're going to keep doing that, and that's their purpose. And it hurts on purpose. But your purpose is to notice that and then shift your awareness into something that makes you feel better. And sometimes for me, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll punch my exercise ball. I will just sit here and, you know, it's a yoga ball, you know, those guys. I'll just fucking punch it against a wall. I'll punch my mat and I'll scream in the shower. I'll break something. I'll go to the dollar store and get something to break, like on Office. What was that movie called? Office Space? And then gather it all up and recycle it. It's okay to have sacred rage. Please do. Please do. Get it out. It's empowering and it gets you unstuck and unfucked from this opportunity or idea to participate into this powerless, lifeless feeling. So if you are, like I spent the last 10 years, in paralyzing horizontal waves of depression, you're on the right path. You're right where you need to be. Nothing's wrong with you. But if you're ready to get out of it, rip up a box of tissues, rip up some paper, just say all the things you wish you could say that's in your head. Talk to it and be like, you know what? You're totally right. I do want all of this to permanently die, but I want to live. I want to live. I want to feel good. How can I feel better right now? It's probably not watching a horror movie. There's a time and a place for those, sure. But when I'm already spiraling in the powerlessness, I probably shouldn't. Always just get in there like a little bit. But do you want to just do that? It looks like it's going to hurt your neck. We're just laying down. It's the fastest way out. But then we're taught our whole life. Peeps this one. We're taught our whole life that it's naughty and wrong to cry, and it's not, big boys don't cry and pretty girls don't cry. And this is the worst angle ever in the lighting, and I don't care because I just want to share this from my heart, and it's not about looking pretty because I'm so beautiful inside and outside and I don't care. So listen up. If you're feeling powerless and you want to feel empowered, maybe get a little angry at something, not someone. And if also the someones are making you feel powerless, go in your backyard or go find a forest or a lake. Go somewhere. Find a little nature. The car is a really good place for it. It's like your own little private container. Now I know it's coming in hot because he's stimming and he does that when... Okay, bubs, stim away. That's the way he processes his fifis. So like, listen. Listen, Linda. We come into this life. We portal through the portal of the birth canal. And our first language is crying. And it's celebrated. And then from then on, we're told, shush, 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 don't wake the baby. What if the baby cries? Oh no! Don't rock the boat. Don't let the baby cry. And as a toddler, there's all the timeout chairs and all the paddles for throwing a tantrum. No. Children are built in. They have built-in nervous system regulation that we try to change and quell and force and shame and guilt into you're being naughty. And it's okay because you were taught that too, and then they were taught that too, and they were taught that too, and then the generations before that were just literally running from saber-toothed tigers and like trying to survive. And if you cried, like no one had time to punish you. You might have gotten eaten. Because, yeah, that's how nature works. But we're here now. And we're here for a reason. And you're here in this exact timeline to see all of this pain and have access to it through this phone and through the screens and through all of the information and all the data. The whole time that we've been here, humanity, we've always been at war. Just let me peeps this. Every village, all the tribes, we've always warred. We've always fought. It's part of our DNA. I don't get it. I don't know why. We are capable of utopia. We are. And it's coming. But what's happening now is that, like, there was a couple 100,000 people on the planet, and now there's almost 9 billion. There was 4 billion when I was little. It's growing astronomically. And the technology is growing with it. And we're creating technologies that we can't even keep up with. And we don't even know, like, oopsie daisy, did we mean to do that? Oh, well, it's too late now. Here we are. So with this technology, use it wisely. If you're still with us, I want to take another sip. Hang on. Down. So if you're still with us, if you're still here right now, and I mean the collective us,
and us.
You're exactly where you need to be, darling. Burnout is real. It's your body screaming and craving and telling you to like listen to it. The pain is real. I validate you. Permission slip to take a break. Permission slip to give 0 fucks. Permission slip to give all the fucks. But it's time. You asked me to remind you. You made me promise to remind you that you are trusted with this level of pain. And it hurts on purpose because it is your purpose. It is the purpose to serve you. I know it doesn't make any sense because every teacher and every lesson you've ever learned said that it was your fault, that you deserve to feel like this, that you're naughty and bad. And if you would just feel better, but that's a game too. It's just more war games trying to shame you into submission of depression so you don't rise up and fight this war that is peace and love and light. So welcome to the Angel Cartel. Welcome. You found us. And you're not alone. I mean, Archangel Michael is not joking. His sword is serious. It's not a pretend sword. It's not a parallel universe. Like, his energy is very real. Christ consciousness is so real. I got a little hug for you. A little microdose of Jesus. Boop. And sometimes I just pick him up and I imagine that he holds me in his little hands. And he cradles me like a baby. Ugh. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for setting an example and being among many prophets that have come. The current prophets on our planet, I feel like, are David Attenborough. Hello? What a little gem of a human. Just his entire life has been about the solution and just giving us the messages. Well, quite frankly, we're fucked, but in my own lifetime, I've seen countless species die, and he's still saying it with a sweet smile on his face, but I guess we're here now. What a blessing and a journey that I got to document all this for you. And that was his purpose. And I'm sure that it hurt, but he chose to step into his pain, and his pain served him on purpose, and he got obsessed with being a part of the solution. And we don't all have to be David Attenborough or Jane Goodall or Gandhi or Jesus, but just to tap into that consciousness for a sec and see, how can I be of the most service? And sometimes the easiest thing is just to be nicer to me. So if I'm nicer to me, I'm nicer to you. And that's my only responsibility. I can't. Turns out the powerlessness feeling is real because it's true. I can't affect the entire planet. I can't change anyone's mind but mine. So permission slip to release into love and just to surrender into, oh my goodness, surrender into the flow. It gets to be easy now. And it gets to be fun, and it gets to be creative, and it gets to be goofy. I bought finger paints from the dollar store and like little canvases, and we're gonna have a fun date this weekend, and we're just gonna like be like kid-like, do a lot of adult things too, but have some fun. It doesn't have to cost much. Get all the quarters and loose change around your house before we stop using change and make a change. Go play. I don't know how to do art. Nope. I do different art. I'm a writer, singer, artist, and I'm a speaker, channeler. But like, finger painting just feels good, and it's really good for your brain to be creative because it's the inspiration for life. Sweat mustache. Anyway, that's all I got for you. You're okay, even when it definitely doesn't feel like it. And you're not alone. You are seen, and you are held, and you are loved, and you are oh so safe. I promise. So, welcome to the revolution, the love revolution. And it starts right here. Be gentle with yourself. Go gently. I love you.